Let's move to our final segment today. We said we were going to do this earlier in the show. This is from a prompt from Matt F. in the Discord, which we greatly appreciate. We read it earlier, but essentially what this is going to be is the same thing we did yesterday, where we were drafting Big Ten players and a coach. Only can do one from each program. So if you pick a coach from one program, you can't pick a player from that program. And yesterday we were trying to win a national title, so we were picking the best players in the Big Ten. Today we're just trying to build a team that can compete in the Big Ten. We're trying to build a team that can finish top 4 in this conference this year. We can't pick any starters. We cannot pick any players. How should we define this? Any players that have started before this year, or any players that will be in starting lineups this year?
I think any players that will be in starting lineups this year.
So we have to do a little guesswork since we don't know the official lineups, but we have to pick bench guys across the board.
I think we need to have a little, me and you can keep each other accountable on the integrity of what a bench guy is.
Okay. I'm good with that. All right. So where does this start? Who's the best bench guy in the Big Ten this year?
So I feel like it has to come from Purdue or Michigan State, right?
So let's go through Purdue's, because Purdue's going to start Braden, Lawyer, Edey for sure. And then from there, it's like, is it Morton or Colvin? Is it First or Kaufman-Renn? My guess would be they start Morton and Kaufman-Renn, but Kaufman-Renn didn't start last year. And if Kaufman-Renn's not a starter, he's a no-brainer first pick.
Won't they start Gillis?
I don't think so. Didn't Morton start last year? I guess we're not picking Morton or Gillis either way, though, are we?
Well, I think that was the lineup. It was Braden, Lawyer, Morton, Gillis, Edey.
No, First.
And I think I think either Morton or Gillis might have went to the bench for First.
First started a lot of games last year. I know that. Here, I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, but going through that subject, I don't even know if I would pick. I think the person that would be in contention would be Colvin, but I don't know if I don't know if we want Colvin.
Colvin's production was really limited on the overseas trip, even though he flashed a little bit.
Do we want Brian Waddell on our team?
I think the pick is either First or Kaufman-Renn. I think both those guys are good.
I think Kaufman-Renn as our center.
Yeah, it's just which one of those two is going to start, because one of them is going to start for Purdue. Last year, First started 21 games. Kaufman-Renn did not start a game. So
okay, let's go Kaufman-Renn at the 4. I'm sorry, the 5. I
like that. Trey Kaufman-Renn is our center, although he might be our 4 because I have a flip here. Zed Key and Felix Okpara are both not going to start for Ohio State.
Both of them are going to start?
No way. Well, only one of them is going to start. They're not going to play 2 centers in the starting lineup.
Oh, I thought you were saying neither of them are going to start.
No, one of them will start, but the other one I think would be one of the best bench guys in the conference, right?
Do we like a Zed Key Kaufman-Renn front court though?
I mean, it feels a little gross, but I feel like there's not a lot of great options in this conference that are coming off the bench.
I mean, we could do like Kaufman-Renn, Xavier Booker, Kaufman-Renn, Cone Card the 4.
So who's starting for Michigan State? Is Malik Hall starting and Xavier Booker's off the bench?
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be.
I don't think that lasts very long. I think Xavier Booker starts pretty soon, but I guess we could play that. I guess I'd rather have those freshmen. I'd rather have Okpara than those guys, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we get Okpara, then I don't know if I get Trey Kaufman-Renn. I don't know about that. That front court is just, I don't know about that for me.
See, I'm buying Kaufman-Renn a little bit on the perimeter. He was shooting overseas. I don't know. Okpara to me is a big breakout guy. Kaufman-Renn's a big breakout guy. Cohen Carr can dunk.
Okay, let's go with this. Let's go with Zed Key and Kaufman-Renn as our front court. I think that's a productive front court. I think we got to pick that.
Except, are we sure Zed Key's not starting? Zed Key started 23 games last year. Okpara started 11. Like, if Zed Key's healthy, I think he's their starting center again.
Or do they start Zed Key with Okpara?
They wouldn't start both. They'll go, because they got Thornton, Roddy Gale, 2 of the freshmen, 1 of the 2 freshmen, and then Jameson Battle.
I wish Tyler Wall was coming off the bench.
Um,
Okay, can we go? Can we go Kaufman-Renn Booker then? That's what I
so
don't think.
I I have a different Michigan State name. I have a different Michigan State name. I think we should take Jeremy Fears as starting point guard.
Okay, yeah, I forgot we can only have one player from each.
I think Jeremy Fears is awesome. He's obviously not starting. And I think if you threw freshman Fears in like a 30-minute role, run the show, I think he'd be electric.
Thought you were gonna go Holloman on this one, but I'll go Fierce.
Okay. So then that means we're not sure on the Ohio State for I think Akpara is the bench guy if we were gonna take one.
Okay, let's take Akpara then.
So
If Akpara is a bench guy, I want to pick Akpara. I
so
just
right
figured
now we have Jeremy Fears, Trey Kaufman-Renn, Felix Akpara.
yes,
Okay. I feel good about that.
I
Now
do.
I think we need a lot of shooting at the 2 and the 3.
Sanford's for sure starting.
Is the other Sanford starting?
Do we even know if he can shoot, or are we just assuming he can't because he's a Sanford?
He's a Sanford. He can shoot. I'm trying to go through teams here. We haven't used anyone from Indiana at all anywhere, but they don't have any guards or wings.
Like I don't want Gun. I don't. Who else they got? They got Cups. Don't want Cups. Let's see here. Who am I missing? Ohio State. Like, is Jameson Battle's gonna start, right?
Jameson Battle's going to start, and we already took Akpara, so I've moved on from Ohio State. I think I mean Illinois would be a squad. They're deep. So if we're defining Illinois starters, we would think Ty Rogers, Terrence Shannon, Coleman Hawkins, Dane Danger are guarantees. So we can't take any of them. Outside of that, we could take Luke Goody, Marcus Damask, Dre Gibbs Lawhorn, Sincere Harris. Those would be the 4 names I would consider. One of them's going to start. Who do you think starts out of those 4?
You said Damas starts, right?
I don't know. I don't know. One of those, I think Luke Goody might start, which stinks
Mm,
because I would take Luke Goody on this team. We need shooting.
I don't know if I want Fears gives Lawhorn.
See, I like that in theory, but then we need a knockdown shooter at the 3.
Hear me out here. Do we take Harmon?
No. Nope.
All right, way to hear me out. Uh, there's not a lot of bench shooting in the Big Ten unless I'm missing somebody.
I think we just go best player available and then get a spot shooter. So I think it's Gibbs Lawhorn, or you could talk me into Sincere Harris.
Give me Sincere. I want the ball in Jeremy Fear's hands.
Okay. So Jeremy Fears, Sincere Harris. We feel better about our defense now. Akpara, Trey Kaufman-Renn. And now we need a pure 3-and-D guy, a guy that's going to be a good defender and can also shoot the basketball.
I'm just going down teams and already picked Purdue, already picked Michigan State. Is there someone we're missing?
Um,
Is is Jamie Kaiser for sure starting? I think
may,
he probably is.
maybe not. So, okay. Wisconsin? Do they get Klesmit back?
They do get Klesman back.
Are we not taking Klesmit?
If we do, I don't want to have any connection to this team. This could be the team you pick.
He's a 38% shooter. He's a good defender. Okay, fine. Give me a better option than Klesmit then. Who's Rutgers not starting? Like
Sir Plomonsky, I don't even know what that do. Plomuskis.
who I'm looking at Rutgers starters are going to be Cliff, Derek Simpson, Mawat Mag. Yeah, they don't have anybody worth taking.
I guess Klesman's the pick.
I mean, you could take Llewellyn. You could take, but Llewellyn doesn't guard or shoot. So
Just
We could take Yo-Yo breakout here.
just bank on just bank on Yo-Yo breakout.
I wish Trey Galloway wasn't going to start. That'd be a great pick, but he's going
That'd
to
be a
start.
great pick. No, I think we got to go Klesman. That's the pick.
Isn't there someone we're missing though? There's got to be someone we're missing that's better than Klesman. There has to be.
I really don't. I'm going down the teams right now. I don't think so. No one on Maryland I can think of. No one on Rutgers.
What's Nebraska's starting lineup?
They'll have the transfers. They got Wiltshire, Tominaga. I don't know who they got coming off the bench. I don't even know who the rest of the starting lineup is. So I don't know if they got anybody good coming off the bench.
I'm really like, what's Minnesota's gonna be? We can't do this. It's either got to be someone from Iowa or Klesmit, I think. Or
What
I
about
guess
Josh Dix from Iowa?
I wish we could take two Purdue guys. Colvin would really be perfect now that we're here. Is there should we flip up the front court? Like, would it be better to take an Ohio State or a Purdue wing and then replace with like Gus Yalden at center?
If you're asking if we have Gus Yalden on this team, that's not a question you got to ask.
But is Gus Yalden that good?
Yes.
Can he guard though? Like,
honestly, I'm good with the Klesman. I think the Klesman pick's what we need. That's the best option.
all right, fine.
Who's our coach?
Well, okay. Jeremy Fears, Sincere Harris, Max Klesmit, Trey Kaufman-Renn, Felix Akpara is our team. And that takes away most of the good coaches in this conference. No Izzo, no Underwood, no guard, no Painter, no Holtman.
Okay. Also, you said good coaches, and you mentioned guard. Relax.
In that case, I think Jawan's the coach.
What about Pikel?
I think Jawan's the coach. I don't think Pikel's not taking that. Pikel's not taking Max Klesmit and making a top 4 offense out of that.
All right, give me Juwan. Give me Juwan. But the main point of this, does this team finish top 4 in the Big Ten? I don't know if they do.
No way.
They don't.
I don't think that roster is better than Michigan's roster this year. Like,
relax. But I don't think that team.
They really better than that team's better than Michigan?
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They are.
I really don't think so.
They most certainly are. But no, that team's not that's not a top 4 team in the Big Ten. It's not.
Where do they finish then?
Probably 5th, 6th.
I think that team finishes 13th. I think that team's worse than Michigan, Indiana, Iowa, all of them. The only teams they're better than are Nebraska. No, not even Nebraska. They're better than Penn State and Minnesota. That's gross. Sorry. Fun exercise, but that's gross. Carter keeps yawning.
I feel like that's way too low.
Carter keeps yawning. I
don't know what's going on.
Let's end the show. We've done too many straight days of podcast. This is a good little refresh for us.